What's up, everybody? My name is Tyrone Brown.
Oh yeah, what's going on, man? It's your man, Mr. Darnell. You live in the building, Out the Box podcast with your man Darnell Brown. Hey man, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, it's great to see y'all again this Wednesday, Out the Box. Man, just want to say, man, you know what I'm saying? God bless us, man. God is good. It's a blessing to see you all, blessing to hear you all, and just to be here above ground, man. It's a blessing. Please go ahead, man. If you're gonna watch this episode today, you're gonna love it. Share on Facebook, and those on YouTube, click the like button, subscribe to our channel, man. I'm telling you right now, we're trying to reach the world with this platform. You feel me? So, hey, man, I want to say, man, one thing about, man, you know God is good, and we know He is great all the time. But one thing I'm always going to tell everybody, man, when you're going through something and you don't know which way to go, you don't know which way to turn, and it seems like life is just hitting you at a hard point, and you feel like, man, it's like, how I'm going to get out this ditch, or how I'm going to get out of this situation. Listen, you got to speak life into yourself and in your situations. See, a lot of times we don't know how to perform a CPR within ourselves. You got to start reviving your situations. And I always tell people, this is my thing. When I was going through, didn't know what was going on. I didn't have nothing. But I didn't even look in the mirror. Because you know what? When we look in the mirror, we still won't have enough courage to encourage ourselves. Because we still see the bottomless of us. We see the worst of us. So we don't even have the courage enough to encourage ourselves. So with that being said, I want you to understand something. It's important that to encourage yourself, man. Encourage yourself. And don't let nobody steal your joy. Don't let nobody steal your pain, nothing. Encourage yourself. Revive your situation. And the reason why I say that, because you are a gift. And the gift is something that you don't just, again, like I told you before, man, a gift is something special. So I always tell people, man, hey, encourage yourself. Revive your situation. Let's get back to the music, yo. Welcome to the Out the Box. J. Rope, Fox Glenn, T. Brown, we here. I see Stephanie in the building. Let's rock, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get into it. Hey, J. Rope, I got my Pepsi, baby, in the red cup. Just in case somebody might think I don't got no But I got, y'all know my man T. Brown. Y'all gonna make sure I drink water. But I told him today I'm gonna drink my Pepsi, and I'm gonna look at the water today, baby. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just playing. Hey, shout out to everybody, man. What's going on? Out the Box, we live, man. Again, I'm gonna tell you all, share. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe, and if you're on Facebook, share this, man. Share it to everybody you know. This is your boy, it's your man, Darnell Brown, Out the Box. And I got my special guest, my homegirl. Everybody knows T. Michelle. That's her name, T. Michelle, but I call her little sis. Little sis, what's going on?
I'm here. How you doing?
I'm good, little sis. What it is, it's Wednesday. What's going on, sis? Give me what's going on. Any topics, any news, what's going on in the world today, man, for this week?
So we gonna start with Ryan Coogler being detained at Bank of America for trying to withdraw money from his own.
Got him. Got him.
The director, or producer of Black Panther?
The director of Black Panther was detained for trying to take $12,000 out of his account.
12,000.
But
So okay, go ahead. Tell me what you feel. Go ahead. I'll let you go ahead.
He came in the bank. He had on dark sunglasses, a hat, a mask. Wrote on the back of a withdrawal slip that he wanted to take out $12,000 from his account.
Okay.
But he wants it to be discreet. He doesn't want them to do the count out in public. He also gives them his bank card and his ID. And they called the police.
And they called the police. Right. Okay. So you telling me Black Panther director went to a bank and had a slip and said, give me some $12,000. And I guess because, I'm just saying, I'm not, don't shoot me. I'm just saying what it is. First of all, he said, but is he, that's something he always do or what? Like, is that something he said he always?
But I do want to mention that everybody involved is Black.
Oh.
Take place in Atlanta. Everybody involved is Black.
So you telling me they can't say it was a white woman? It wasn't Karen. It was a Black lady that did this. Or a Black male, the teller.
It was a Black woman who did.
Wow. So that now see that's what I'm talking about, because now, all right, Michelle. Here's the thing. Why is it a bad thing for this man to say he want to withdraw money? Because when I looked at it, it was saying he had a card and the ATM, his PIN number. So it wasn't like he was, robbing the bank, and he did on withdrawal slip. And he went in there like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no like sneaky stuff. Now, I know I can't withdraw $12,000. I can't. I'm just saying.
He came in a little suspicious. He came in a little suspicious, though.
Yeah, you could gain some suspicion on that. I mean, 12,000. That's not something that normally they'll think. Well, normally, and I'm just being honest, a Black male or a female will come and just withdraw out of the bank. And I understand that.
If it was anywhere but Atlanta, like I don't think it's strange for that to happen down in Atlanta.
Let's see, that's why.
Like I heard the 911 call.
Okay.
She genuinely sounded like concerned and scared. Like it wasn't no BS. Like she really sounded like she thought he was trying to rob her.
Wow.
I think people give people too much credit. Like common sense isn't always common. And so I think despite him giving her the ID and the bank card, once he slipped her that note with the handwritten on the back of it, that took her mind away from everything. And she just started thinking he's trying to rob me. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't seem right. And she just got scared. Like that's really what I think happened.
Yeah, and that's real. And I appreciate it because I'm gonna tell you something, T. Michelle, and I want everybody to listen to this. This is the stereotype from us Black people, and I'm just being honest with our culture. When we work at certain areas, like me and my wife went to a restaurant last week, went on a date. And we went on a date, we had a young Black male that was the server. And in his mind, he looking at us as like, they look at Black people that they don't tip. The white people gonna tip more than a Black person. You know what I'm saying? And so he was treating us like nothing. I couldn't even get my refill on my Pepsi. We couldn't even get our appetizers on time. Food came out cold. Everything was going, but he was going to the other tables on time. Just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man. And my thing was, I'm like, dude, we got just probably way more money than they do. I know. But my thing is, I'm not tripping. Okay, that's fine. But I think that what happened is, in our mind, we feel like in our culture, and it's still back from slavery to now, that white people have more or going to tip more than us. So she don't expect a Black man to come in there to ask for no 12,000. Now, if it was a white man that came in there and said, hey, I wanted 12,000 out of my account, she would have gave it to him, no issues. But to her mind, and to a lot of people that work in these type of industries, Black people don't have it like that, and that's the problem with our culture right now. So I understand. Like, I hope he fired back on him. I'm just being honest with you. I hope he fired back.
He did say that Bank of America reached out to him. Like, the police did come, they put him in handcuffs, and once they got everything straightened out, he did say that Bank of America reached out to him and straightened everything out, and that he was satisfied.
Well, that's good. That's good. Everything was settled. But still, it's not good when you're in handcuffs. I've been there a lot of times. You don't want them handcuffs on your wrist. You know what I'm saying? When you hear I need backup, you be like, oh, I know I'm going to jail. I'm telling you, when you hear that right there, you know you're going to jail. And that's why Kruger heard that. He heard it. He was like, oh man, they talking on the radios. I'm about to go to jail. But I'm glad he didn't. I'm glad everything got cleared up. I really appreciate that that for that one, team. That was a good one, because we need to hear that, because like I said, our culture needs to know, like, you know what I'm saying? You never know who will walk in your establishment. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop being so judgmental. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying, little sis? It's too many.
I still think that the note, the glasses, the hat, the car, there was two people waiting for a car with him outside with it running. I just think they both were on edge.
Yeah. Now, with the car running outside, I probably would have been like, you know what I'm saying?
It was. If I'm Ryan Coogler, though, I'm calling ahead. I'm making me an appointment, and I'm going there and taking care of my business in private.
Because now every time he come around banks, I know how much I'm like, oh, you withdraw the $12,000, and I ain't even got $12. You know what I'm saying? You can't be out there just.
You know, just happy him to do it. That's why he didn't want to say nothing. That's exactly why he wrote it down on the slip.
Yeah.
She's thinking he's robbing her, and he's worried about getting robbed.
Wow. So that's the whole thing, man. So I appreciate that story. Anything else, little sis? What else we got on?
Breaking news: Justice Slay is being released from prison as he waits his appeal.
What?
Spending all of 48 hours in jail.
We interrupt this program for a special news bulletin.
Hey, stop. He was just hollering, I'm not suicidal. And he was going to jail. And you tell him he's out?
He is out. He has to pay $150,000 bond, which we know he got it.
Gosh.
And he is going to be out of jail as he appeals.
So you telling me
crying and whining after getting all his friends and family to get on the Instagram and cry and whine for him. He's out.
Oh my God. So that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna tell everybody right now, if you get caught and you in court, we're gonna holler out, I'm not suicidal. If I'm dead, they did it. And we're gonna get out. We're gonna because he hollered, that's what he was hollering in the courtroom. And my thing is, what you're telling America is it's okay to lie and just commit a crime, do whatever you want to do and lie about it. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. There's some people right now in jail for driving tickets. There's people in jail for other stuff. You lied and people wasted taxpayers' money on this one case because they was going through all of this thinking that it was a hate crime. And they wasted all that tax money. And you telling me now you're crying, talking about, I didn't do it, it's suicidal, I ain't suicidal, they're gonna kill. Man, shut up, dude. I felt like I want to tell them to shut up. Because you know, everybody know you hired the boys to do what you did, and now you crying because you don't want to go to jail. My mama always told me, you do the crime, you do the time. You know what I'm saying? And that's just real. But now you want to cry and holler for help. You know what I'm saying? Because what happened was he ain't want them boys to get him. He knew. Hey, sis, he knew. He was like, man, don't put me in population. Don't put me in population. But
Got him. Got him.
You on Empire, loving on your boyfriend, telling everybody real life you love men and all that. Then, all right, now you here. Ain't nothing but men. But now you're scared.
He's the gay Tupac.
Yeah,
That's what he's saying. Like that's what he's trying to be. He's trying to be the poster boy for something. So if it couldn't be for hate crimes, then it's gonna be for being imprisoned wrongfully. Like he wants to be that, the face of something.
And see, that's the thing. If he wants to be the face for whatever he wants to be the face of, he doing it the wrong way. Number one. Number two, if you want to be about that life, you don't be hollering out stuff like that. That shows fear right now. You know what I'm saying? When you're about that life, they know if you got that life and you did something, you just gonna do your time and come on out. He only had what 90 days, I think it was.
100 days, no real time. He could have did that.
Yeah, 4 months. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? I know my guy that had a little joint. He's still doing time now. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. So it's crazy that, but I can't get mad at him if the system believes this. If the system allowing him to do this, then it's just as crooked as he is. Somebody needs to step up and say, "Nah, we wasted too much money, too much resources for something like this, and for you to just." We found out you lied, found out you hired people to do all that. It just, I don't know, it just getting too much.
You know, there's people who think allegedly, because this happened around the time when they were trying to get the anti-lynching bill passed, that some politicians may have been behind pushing Jussie to do this, to get the bill passed, which was recently passed here in the last few weeks. So.
Okay. Oh, so they passed it.
They did pass the bill. He did have a noose around his neck when they found him. And people just think that it's a big, maybe it's a coincidence, maybe it isn't.
Yeah. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's okay. Because I don't know. It seemed like money and star power really get you out of things. But I can't say that because Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, you know what I'm saying? Like they went in, R. Kelly's still in there. You know what I'm saying? But it seemed like with the Jussie Smollett situation, it's getting out of hand. And for you to release him this early, it sends a bad message, even to the LGBTQ community, probably because at the same time, there are some people in there that's LGBTQ just as much as he is. And they still in there. You know what I'm saying? They might have been innocent and they going through some things. He gets out because he screamed out, "I'm not suicidal." You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. And what was the black lady that was the prosecutor at first that did change her mind? Do you remember her?
I know her last name was Fox. Cannot think of her.
Was it Kim Fox?
Yes. Kim Fox.
Yes. And with Kim Fox, her thing was she was prosecuting him, and then all of a sudden she turned on him like, "Oh no, I'm with him." You know, that's how you could tell money. The money rules a lot of things.
Exactly. I thought they were going to investigate it the way that they did. He was just going to talk about it, and that was just going to be the end of it, and nothing would ever come of it except for him giving his experience.
I'm telling you, seriously. So that's crazy, man. I hope everybody pay attention. Again, you all share this right here. You know, Out the Box podcast right now with your man Darnell. I got my homegirl, little sis, right now. We going through the news. T. Michelle in the building. T. Michelle, what's up? I'm gonna go 10 more minutes. What's up, T. Michelle? What else we got rocking and rolling?
A special news bulletin.
The last thing we got is Kanye West versus DL Hughley.
Uh-oh. Kanye West versus DL. Now you know I heard about this one. Go ahead.
Has been banned from Instagram for 24 hours for threatening behavior.
Oh man, Kanye is something else, man. Kanye is something else. Oh boy. So from what I was told, Kanye was like, you know what I'm saying? What happened was DL Hughley made said some things about Kanye, saying he's a stalker to Kim Kardashian and all other things. And Kanye made a statement basically like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, don't let me, I make money, I got the power, and I can send some people out after you if I want to. And I'm like, yo, this is getting out of control, bro. Like, come on, man. Y'all.
You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
Kanye.
I've been doing this more than you. You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
Kanye.
You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
Hey, I'm telling you, that's how he said. You ain't got the answers. Nobody got the answers for Ye, man. Ye is on his own. And I tell people, man, don't talk about it. Let's pray about it, man. Pray for him, man. But T, Michelle, did you hear about this?
I did. And first, let me start by saying I don't feel bad for Kanye West or Kim Kardashian. Both of those people knew who they were marrying. Y'all had 4 kids together, 3 kids by surrogate. Like, you had choices. Y'all made these choices together. I don't feel bad for neither one of them. People really should stay out of it. I feel like Kanye's doing all this just for, he likes the spotlight. He wants people, he's just like Jussie. He wants people talking about him. He wants people focused on him.
Yeah.
I'm tired of hearing Kanye.
Yeah. He do. And that's where it seemed like things getting out of control, because it's like, okay, you're looking for the spotlight, but you're going to get it. You don't want that negative spotlight. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it's heading to. So now it's like, okay, because D.L. Hughley actually responded. D.L. Hughley responded like I would have responded, like anybody else that came from the hood. You know what I'm saying? D.L. Hughley was like, come on. So D.L. Hughley got his goons, and Kanye said he got his goons. So you don't want them to bump into each other and something happen, and then somebody get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's chill with this. Like, y'all trying to bring up this stuff. You know, people nowadays, man, a lot of these hip hop artists are getting killed because of these type of small beefs. It seems small to people, but its reality is really big, and stuff can escalate. Because just say if me and my man T Brown, if we was beefing, me and him, we know we might not can't touch each other because of where we are, but our friends and the people in our company, they don't care. So they're gonna jump it off regardless. So you might be mindful of the people that's around them. You know what I'm saying? So I tell people like all the time, like Kanye and D.L. Hughley, yeah, they're gonna talk, they're gonna do all that, but it's really the people that's around them that's the danger. Because any one of them, I know my guys will be quick to pull a gun and shoot, or pull a gun or fight. And I know T Brown probably like, he got his boys, they pull a gun. So everybody, so what I'm saying is, it's not really down. It's like, if you get to this beef part, it's going to be further than just them two talking, is what I'm trying to say. Now you're going to involve both of their sides. And when you get those sides involved, things don't come out nice. So let's make sure, we stay on that. All right. Sis, before we, you know what I'm saying, we got a couple more minutes. We got 6 more minutes. You got a couple more, any more we got going on?
Not really. We had a couple of sports, right? That we don't. We got a couple of sports. We did have Calvin Ridley, the Atlanta Hawks, is suspended for the next year for betting on football.
Calvin Ridley bet on football.
And so now he's out for the next year. So
you mean, did he win? Did he at least win on FanDuel?
He won. He doesn't say if he won. He just said he bet only $1,500.
Oh, he bet good. I need to be his bookie. he betting good money. He betting good money. Oh man. So, hey Calvin, you can't be. See, I'm gonna tell you what happens, sis. Some people like that. He don't think. He probably used his own phone, used the same account, and you got caught up. You know what I'm saying? When you doing stuff like that, you got to be incognito. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You're a millionaire player. $1 million player, multi-millionaire. Everybody knows you can play. You're making money. and you do it. Okay, maybe that's a hobby for you, because you're doing it now. That means you've been doing it since college or, you know what I'm saying, for a while. So it's not something new. So what happened is you got so addicted to this, you didn't even think about like burner phones or burner accounts. So that's all. And so it's going to be something. It's going to be something. And also, sis, I know I'm gonna shout out to her, man. She to everybody again. This is my girl T Michelle, little sis. She on Out the Box. Her show gonna be coming out soon. So sis, I got something to ask you because I know your shows will be coming out talking about the movies and TV shows. Tell me right now, what you think about the series Upload. What's up with that?
I'm loving Upload. We went through
Okay.
all the episodes in one night. We got done.
Mm-hmm.
They only had 7 episodes this season. I'm guessing probably because of COVID and everything that happened, but it's a good show. It's definitely worth binging.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. Can you give us a good show to watch right now and a good movie that's out right now people could watch right now? Give me something, because I'm trying to. I know you got the tea, so let me spill the tea.
Scream 5 is out on Paramount Plus right now. As far as TV shows, really, mainly right now, I'm into Bel-Air. That's what I've been into. That's what I've been watching. I did not think I was going to like Bel-Air, but it's been good.
Yeah, I like it too. I can't lie. I'm loving Bel-Air. I'm actually, saying T Brown be keeping us in here, so I'll be missing my shows. But I'm gonna catch up with it. Hey, T Michelle, the NCAA basketball March Madness. Check this out. I'm not a bettor, right? So this is what we're doing, T Michelle. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, T Michelle, I'm going with this one. Number 12 seed gonna make it to the Sweet 16. I'm picking. This is me, for real. I'm picking Michigan or New Mexico State. Those two right there. There are 12 seeds. 12 seeds do advance. I'm taking Michigan or New Mexico State.
I would go with
I
would definitely go with Michigan.
I'm telling you, they hungry. They suspended their coach. Listen what I'm telling you all. They are going to the Sweet 16 as a number 12 seed. So if you want to bet for your Sweet 16, take that bet right there that they're going to make it. I'm promised you're going to be happy. You're going to be like, man, he said it. I'm telling you now. When this weekend is over with, next Wednesday, I'm going to let y'all know. I told you to pick them. Y'all didn't pick it.
As somebody who does bet, I recommend taking the points on all the underdogs. Take the points. It's March Madness. Take the points.
I think we got, you know what? You're right. And for the women's, here go another one. You listening? For the women's. No top seed.
South Carolina.
Yeah, but no women's. The top seeds never lose first round. Never.
Women's is more predictable than
yes.
men's side.
Yes. So let's get everybody a good pointer for their points bet. You want to bet on that? That's on you. I don't bet. I just love sports. And me and T Michelle wrote and Jay wrote, we know how it is. So we just try to give y'all anybody that listening that's a FanDuel person, we just try to help you out.
So just throwing this out there. Just throwing this out there.
Yeah, just throwing it out there. That's all. Hey, T Michelle.
For the Phoenix Suns and Ivica Zubac for the Los Angeles Clippers are the biggest lock for the first basket. If you're trying to make a little first basket parlay, I'm just saying, just throwing it out there. Ivica Zubac for the Clippers. They've won me money every night this week. I'm sorry. Every night they've played, they've won me money. I'm just saying, just throwing it out there.
Who is that? Tell me again. Who is it?
I'll give y'all that for free.
See, I told y'all out the box. We real up in here, baby. We real up in here. T Brown over here writing it down now. I ain't know he over here writing all this stuff down. He was like, ask her, say it again. I ain't gonna have some say it again, T Brown. But listen, T Marie, before we go, man, I'm telling you, I appreciate you. Love you, sis.
No problem.
Tell J Bro.
Thank you for having me.
No, hey, we'll see you again next Wednesday, sis. Hey, J. Rowe, take us to a commercial break, baby. We out. Commercial break. Be right back. Let's go.
Tax season have you stressed out? Fortunately for you, there's high quality tax service. We can help with filing taxes, smoothly resolve your back taxes, or even credit repair. You don't have to face tax issues any longer. Now it's time to be free of tax debt. Let us help. Visit highqualitytax.com or call us at 1-800-372-6177 to schedule your appointment.
Oh, yeah. Well, we back. I am back. Thanks again to my sis, Miss T. Michelle, on here with all the all the sipping tea. She gave y'all all that tea right there, man. Gave y'all all the news. Helped you out with the FanDuel bets. Look, don't shoot us. You know what I'm saying? Some things just dropped in our spirit. Maybe it just dropped on our spirit. I don't know. Don't judge me. Judge a man. I told y'all. Listen, Stephanie, I'm just like you. I don't bet either, but I'll take Michigan on certain things. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it. But again, you all, next week, celebrity chef Tawana Divine gonna be in the live show podcast studio next week. So please stay tuned. I'm gonna make sure T Brown give me exact day when she'll be here. But if you all know, March 23rd, she'll be here. I'm sorry, I just got it. March 23rd, Tawana Divine, celebrity chef. If you all don't know, the lady is a beast. She gets there with her cooking, man. Tawana Divine will be in the building. I can't wait because I know I do burn my grease sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Don't judge me. You know what I'm saying? But I do burn my grease sometimes. But I'm going to make sure, man, please make sure you all, March 23rd, tune in to the Life Show podcast, and you can check out Miss Tawana Divine, the celebrity chef. Again, if you're on YouTube, go ahead, man. Subscribe to the channel. If you on Facebook, share this right now. Share it with your mama, your daddy, your pappy, your mama, nana, kids, a brother, sister, whoever, neighbors, even the people that hate on you. Share with them. I don't care. Share it. Hey, we back, man. I'm telling you all, we have a great time on Out the Box podcast. Y'all know what this is. This is my Pepsi, baby. This is my Pepsi. The poor water been thrown down, stepped on. I'm going to go ahead and drink some of it, though. See, Rob will be mad if I don't drink some. I'm going to drink some. But again, man, I thank everybody for watching, man. All those watching, I see you all paying attention to you all. Salute to you all. Love you all. Continue to support us every time, man. I'm gonna get today's topic. Was the part 3, the last series of what we call on this show is about sexual abuse and its effects. When you think about this, I want to talk about the last part, which is very important. The last part is about relationships. Sexual abuse and the relationships there are in. When people have relationships that's been sexually abused, there's some things that marriages don't last, relationships don't last. So we want to talk about some things. As you all know, those who've been following, first part, we talked about faith. Sexual abuse and its effects. We talked about faith. You know, the faith when people, or they, person that's sexually abused might lose their faith and not believe in God, not believe in Jesus, not believe in no religion, don't believe in no type of relationship with nobody in the higher power. So we talked about that. But we told them, even in faith, that, God does not make no mistakes. And I know that God wasn't there, but know that God said, I'll take care of my children. And he does take care of those, even those in dark times. Then we talked about part two. We went ahead and talked about family. And we talked about how families like to sweep things under the rug. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to talk about what's going on. And I mentioned, incest is not just in the culture of white people, white people culture. It's also in the black culture. So I want to make sure we understood that. So I'm going to talk about that. So today, which is the finalized, we're going to finish it, put the icing on the cake, put the cherry on top. We're about to go ahead and put it on the relationship. A person that's been abused and their relationship. Let's say, for instance, let's go with the male. A male that's been abused sexually. He has, and it's going to be for both sexes on this. They both have two roads. Either they're going to be shut down or promiscuous. That's it. There's no other road. And you say, why? What you talking about? Shut down. Well, here, let me break this down to you. So I'm going to start with the young boy. Start with the males. If a male get abused, sexually abused, and everything happens, and he get with this lady, got abused, and he's growing up. Number one thing about this young man, here it goes. He has to think about, is he gay? If a male did it to him, now he's wondering in his mind, is he gay? Then he also thinking about, if a female gonna like me if I tell her whatever? Then he's thinking about, well, I don't even want to be touched by nobody. I don't like to be hugged. So with this young man, it's a difference with a man and a woman. Please don't miss this. See, a young man that's been molested or sexually abused for so many years will grow up. Some will grow up and will say, I'm not gay, and will be mad. And will actually be mad at women more than they are to the men. This is for real. And they'll go up mad at the woman and not mad at the man. And you like, man, why he always like snapping on this girl? Why he snapping on this woman? And he's supposed to be liking him, but he seems like he never could keep a relationship. Or he always so defensive. He always on the defense. Or he always wants to argue. He always wants this from the female. Because of the fact is, in his mind, he's thinking, I don't want her to know I'm a punk. Y'all, I hope you ain't missed this. So he got to prove it to him. He got to prove himself that he's not a punk. I ain't no punk because of what happened to me. Then you have some, when they're in a relationship, some of them don't get into relationships. Some of them might just say, you know what? I'm just going to sex every woman or every man because I'm not committing to nobody. I'm not happy who I am. Not happy I'm not happy in the place I'm at right now. So that young man will start having sex with a lot of people. And you ever noticed a lot of these DL brothers been abused because a lot of them will never tell you. You see a lot of men, you be like, oh, that man, yeah, he DL. If he a DL, 95% of the time, he's been touched. And not this, and don't say, well, hey, no, it's not what it is what it is. It's because he was getting touched by another man. And so as a young boy and as a teenager and as a man, we don't reach out for psychological help. We try to do things on our own. We try to figure things out on our own and not knowing that we're suffering on the inside from it. Because what we do is we are numb it. I'd rather just party and kick it and do whatever to act like I haven't been through that situation. Nowadays, these people are doing and saying some crazy things. And I hear some people say on the news and all that. Let me tell you something. A young man that's been sexually abused, he can get help, and you can get help. That's people you can talk to. Don't feel like because you're a man, nobody want to listen to you. There are people right now. There are people right now that would love to just that's been going through what you're going through, brother. And I understand a lot of people are like, man, we ain't gonna do that, man, because if I'm going through this, I don't want them to laugh at me because I'm not a punk. We know you're not a punk. The punk is the one that did it to you. That's the punk. That's the one right there. That's the chump. That's the one right there. I wish I could see him. I'll slap him for you. You ain't got to worry about it. See, they're the ones right there that makes me so mad because I'm like, dude, why would you take that from a young man? A young man. So now, this young man don't even want to play sports. Don't want to do nothing no more. Do you know a lot of young men nowadays that's like that have turned to drugs? Have turned to drugs for their, what we call, recreation. I didn't say not recreational drug, but they turned that drug into a recreation. Meaning is that drug is their fun. Their fun outside of that thinking or outside of that box of them being abused. So they're going through some things. Then let's talk about the female. Female side, female will go through, they really go through. A female, same thing, the two roads. Either promiscuous or she's gonna promiscuous or be, you know, standoffish. When the female go through this, a female nowadays will grow up thinking, because this man will put in this female head, daddy loves you. I'm your best friend. I'm this, I'm that. And now this young girl is scared to come around. Every time that man comes around, she jumps. Or every time that man comes around, she hiding under the covers. Here's the thing right here. When they in a relationship, when they grow older, it's going to be some suffering from this. Everybody, people don't want to talk about it, but there's some suffering that goes on. Number one, the affection will not be there, like a person that have not been sexually abused. You can't ask a person that's been sexually abused to give you affection because their innocence was taken, so they don't understand the importance or the love of the affection. And it's not their fault, but it is what it is. That they lost the importance, and so they lost it. So what happened is it gets to where, let me say this, I want to make it where it sounds on point and truthful and great, is that when they in a relationship with this, you in a relationship with somebody, a lady that's sexually abused. I know I said at first the promiscuous one. That's the one that will sleep with everybody and everything and whatever. All because, listen why I say that. All because she's trying to not think of what it was. You have a lot of people nowadays that would drink themselves to get numb from that feeling. You got people right now that will go through so much just so they don't have to think about that time. So the ones that's promiscuous will sleep with everybody. And them the ones that you'll see that's looking for she loved the older guys or the guys like this and all of that. And people judge them and talk about them and say, oh, that person this and that, but not knowing that this person has a past of being sexually abused. It's not their fault. They just have not have the correct treatment or help. And so that's why I want to hit that. And so even those that standoffish, they go into this relationship, like I said before, they're not affectionate. They're not, they don't understand the importance of affectionism. They don't understand the importance of being as one, of being hugged up with somebody. They don't understand that. But it's okay, because that's where a man or a woman that's in a relationship with that person, you have to bring them around and show them that they're bigger than that situation, that there is hope in this. Because what happened is all of that, their mindset is, you just want one thing, and I'm not going to give it to you. Because when you're dealing with somebody who's been sexually abused, they have a wall that's bigger than a wall. Listen, that wall, you have a brick wall, then you got some knives in front of that wall, then you got grenades in front of that, in front of the knives, and then in front of the grenades, you got pistols hanging standing at you. You got so much to get through, to break through, to get to that trust, because the trust been taken as a kid. So it's you have layers and layers of mistrust that they're dealing with. They don't trust nobody. So when you with them, you got to learn patience, because of the fact is, when you're dating them, you're dating a person that's been sexually abused, a person that's been sexually abused. It's not going to be easy. We all know that. But if you truly love somebody, know that that's the one that you want to be with. I will tell people all this time, stay there with them, love them, because you never know what they've been through. And also, don't bring back what they share to you. Bingo. If somebody shared to you that they've been abused when they was younger, because they telling you because they entrust in you, don't bring it back when you mad. Another thing, when someone is going through and they had this, and they go through such abuse and they dating somebody, understand there's going to be some arguments. There's going to be some heated debates. And you got to be mindful, watch this, of what you watch on TV. You got to be mindful. Because if you're watching Law and Order SVU and a situation occurred that happened to that person, and the exact moment that triggers them. And you might be like, hey, baby, we good. No, well, leave me alone. I want to talk to you. And so you need to understand that. You also got to understand this. You got to know all this, because here it goes. When you decide to marry them, you're marrying all the baggage. See, everybody think when they say bags or baggages, it's just the kids. Oh, no, 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 no. You're about to inherit the warfare that they also have. You're about to inherit their situations. And that's why I tell people, do not get into these marriages. Don't jump into a marriage because the sex is good. Don't jump into a marriage because you like the name and they got this money, because you don't know what you get yourself into with that person. You don't know that person mentally yet. So that's why it's very important to get yourself lined up and close to God. Because I got to say this. I got to ask God all the time, God, I need you for your guidance. Because I don't know what my wife been through. You know, God. But whatever she been through, what I don't know of, give her the comfort. And Father, I pray that I have the comfort the storm. Calm the storm before it comes my way, so we can have a great marriage. Sometimes you got to really go to, not sometimes, all the time you need to go to God. Because we always want to marry somebody so fast, and we want to force them, God, marry this girl, marry this guy. And God said, do you know they've been through, right? You know they got some issues. You know what you're about to get, so don't get mad at you. Don't get mad at them, when they don't have sex with you like a normal marriage couple. Don't get mad if they don't kiss you like a normal marriage couple. Don't get mad if they're not affectionate with you like everybody else couple, because that's what we go off. We go off of what we see. Well, my boy, yeah, I'm looking at Jay over there and his wife, they kissing and hugging. Why we don't ever kiss and hug? What was y'all kissing and hugging when before y'all got married? Oh, you thought it was gonna change once you got married. And that's why I tell people, there's some things that everyone needs to get that help. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with it. A little counseling. Because there's some layers. There's an onion. And that onion got a lot of layers and it stinks. So when you pull back that layer, you need to pull it back. And it's gonna make, you get to that third layer onion, it starts making you cry. So I need to keep peeling. And it's gonna hurt you, but it's to help you. And that's why I want people to understand. When you deal with somebody going through sexual abuse and their effects, they got to deal with faith. They got to deal with the family. Then they got to deal with growing up in relationship-wise. So I tell you all right now, if you or anybody you know that's has been through sexual abuse, and you know they haven't had no kind of help, talk to them like, look, go get some help. It's cool. Get some help. It's okay. And if you don't want to talk to no psychiatrist, talk to Jesus. Talk to God. That's the best psychiatrist. And then if you want to get a more understanding of what they're going through, or more understanding of life, then why don't you go ahead and say, you know what? I need to talk to you, God, because I need some clarification, some understanding, some patience to know what I'm dealing with in this relationship. Because sexual abuse is real and we don't talk about it. And that's why I tell everybody it's out the box. I'm talking about stuff we don't talk about. And so if there's people that don't want to talk about it, I understand you didn't have to come on today. But I had to talk about it because I'm doing a series. This is very important. Everybody nowadays needs to know that if I don't talk to God, I feel like I didn't accomplish something. I got to talk to God every day just to get me through. Because I'm going to tell you something. When a person has been abused, I see them all the time in my place I work at, and all of them said, the only memory they have in their mind is that memory. They can't tell you nothing else about their childhood, but they can tell you about that moment. That should right there put something in your head. They don't remember nothing else really what goes on in their own childhood memories, but they remember that moment. So I'm gonna tell you all today, those who have been sexually abused and those who have not, but you're dealing with somebody, you're dating somebody that's been abused, to both of you all, I pray right now that you talk to God and talk to Jesus. Talk to him. Allow him to help you get through the situation. Allow him to help you get through some things. Because I can't do nothing without him. But I can do all things through him. There's always somebody always saying one thing. People nowadays tell you, well, read this book, or go to this class, or go to that. Before you go there, go to God first. Go to Jesus first. And I pray that that's the day that you do that. That you say, you know what? I'm going to go to God because I got some situations, some issues I've been holding on to. And I can't enjoy my marriage. I can't enjoy my friendship. I can't enjoy my family. I can't enjoy nothing. I can't enjoy church. I can't enjoy God. God, I'm mad. I'm still mad at you. That's me right now. That still need to. You need to still talk to God because you're still mad at God. Because things happen. I dare you today to talk to God. I challenge you today to talk to God. Just talk to him. You'd have tried everything else. You'd have tried weed. You'd have tried Hennessy, gin, ecstasy, heroin, meth, marijuana, synthetic marijuana. You didn't use all kind of sex toys, everything in your life to get your mind off of it. But now that you've tried everything else, today I challenge you to try Jesus. That's all. That's all I ask. Because don't you know, God will turn around all those that's been used to useful. Everybody that's been sexually abused, God said, I will turn them to useful. Well, they can be useful in the community to help somebody else get through. Because I love it when because God has turned his story to your story and turn it into a history. Ain't it great that you got a God like that? I love you all. And if anything, man, just know that Darnell love you. Out the Boss family, we love you. So I want you to take that. Today, I challenge you to try God. Try him in a way of saying, you know what, God, I'm going to talk to you. I've been trying everything else, but today, God, I'm going to talk to you. I've been mad at you for so many years, but today I'm going to talk to you. And I pray today, and I decree, declare, I plant a seed that you'll be useful in the community. With that being said, hey, again, get saved. Know that God is real. Jesus loves you. And I always want everybody to understand, I am a pastor of New Olive Grove Missionary Baptist Church, 3600 West 10th Avenue, Gary, Indiana. I have to give that shout out. But it's not about the church building. It's about what's in you. And I know situations will tarnish the church that's in you. But you gotta, we serve a God, we're a child of a God, that he'll build up your church that's in you. That way you can be a walking testimony for somebody else. So with that being said, I love you all. And those that don't know Christ, I ask that you join today and get to Christ. Get to him. The doors of the kingdom of God is open for you. With that being said, man, we live here at the Life Show Podcast. I'm your man, Darnell Brown. This is the Out the Box Show. I told y'all, man, God is good, and God is good all the time. To Stephanie and to my wife, I see you all commenting back and forth. Thank God for you all commenting. Love you all. Love everybody that's been paying attention to watching. Man. Shout out to Fox Glenn. I hear you, man, doing a great job, bro. Fox Glenn Marketing, great job. Shout out to T. Michelle Ropa. That's my little sis. Great job. We'll see her next Wednesday. And don't forget I hope y'all took down those FanDuel bets. You know, we just throwing it. I'm just throwing it in the air. I'm not saying do it. You know, I'm just saying it helped. But T. Brown wrote them down. We didn't put ours in. Listen, no, but seriously, shout out to T. Brown. Make sure y'all know, man, March 23rd, Celebrity Chef Miss Divine will be in the building. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor. I love you all, man. Peace, love, soul. We out. Jay, Rope, Buzz, Glenn, take me up out of here. Hold on, wait. Hold on. Birthday shouts out, baby. All my birthdays, man. Happy birthday to all my birthday. Everybody in March, happy birthday. Let me take a sip of this Pepsi. Pepsi, baby. Happy birthday, y'all. Happy birthday. Peace.